Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibet OG. So guys, this is a breaking news alert. Like I said, I've been following XLM very closely, and I told you last night if it retraced back down to this level to about 20, we were all the way up to 28.4. We're down to 27.3. I told you if we had a nice retrace, we have crashing volume, which is indicative of a retracement. But I believe XLM still has to make a move up to where I said at least 30 to 31 cents with that top end potential of 34 cents. I believe XLM is painfully behind. And once again, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And I'm not holding back. My gut's telling me, just like yesterday, my gut told me to buy V-Chain. My gut is screaming at me, get in XLM now. It's done the retracement. It got down to the levels that you wanted. So when it does exactly what you say, you buy 21,927 XLM. And this is a hefty one, my ladies and gentlemen. It cost me about 70 bucks, 75 bucks. So I'm content with that. I have 21,927 XLM. I believe a pump is incoming on XLM. Like I said yesterday, I said that I was waiting to buy it for a retrace, and when it came down to 27.3, that's a hefty retrace from where it was at. If you're looking for some kind of indicator, it held it nicely. So if you just, you try to project it for how small of a zone it is, but that's a almost 4.5% retracement overnight. So now, if we can get some of these numbers back, if we can get some volume coming in now, because it seems to me we're riding along this trend that I wanted. So now, if there is in fact a pump coming, we're going to find out pretty damn quickly, guys. So, we have a nice consolidation here. So, I tend to believe XLM's got to come up to at least that 30 cent line, 29.5 cents. But it has top end potential to 34 cents potentially. This is a 50-50 gamble. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but I think it's got more of a chance than happening than not. So 55-45. I also think XRP's painfully behind. So it could be a case of where XRP is going to try to catch up. It didn't even come up to this top resistance. So there is a chance that XRP and XLM are going to have a 10 to 15% pump here imminently in the short term. So this is not a guarantee, not like V-Chain yesterday, but I see the retracement held good. And to me, if we're wrong, we're wrong. You have a stop loss at like 20. Let's see what we would have to come down to. I would say if we broke outside this trend and came back up to where you could technically say this. So if you were worried, put a stop loss at 26.7 would probably be where I would be going with that. Yes, it's a risk, but I'm willing to see how this plays out. To me, it just seems like XLM is way behind. That's not a real head. In order to create a true pattern here, this is going to have to come up and have a pretty significant pop to the top, in my opinion. I could be completely off basis, like I said yesterday with V-Chain, but we ended up nailing it. Like I said yesterday, I could have been completely off base with everything I was seeing. But to me, I feel like XLM's painfully behind, and I'm going to let you guys make the decision. As you guys seen, I bought almost 22,000 XLM just now at 27.30. So we'll see what happens. We're down 5.5% from yesterday. So if you were going to get in on a retracement, this would be the time. Even if it only goes up back 5.5% and touches the top, at least you hit 5.5%. But I believe it's got to go above at least 10 to 15% for XLM. So stay true, stay blessed. And remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? No motherfucking way you should. But if the charts are speaking to you like they have to me this morning, I told you last night I was looking at XLM very closely, but I didn't want to get in on that run because it popped off while V-Chain was popping off. But now it's retraced in a fashion where I think it's acceptable. And it's got enough room left to where I believe there's at least 10 to 15% minimum left in XLM. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But guys, I have to go with my gut. Stay true, stay blessed, and at the very least, I am the only station who always puts his money where his mouth is. Stay blessed.